Alright guys, welcome back to part 2. You see I got that tap bar. I've been playing around with a couple ideas. I got more weld wire and cut off wheels, so I have a lot of work to do. On the right side it sticks out a little bit more, so I'm not going to worry about it being straight quite yet. I'm going to weld this up on both sides, weld all them little slits. Probably actually weld this top bar in place after I know it's straight, and then I'll straighten out the bottom. Get some cross member pieces cut, strengthen it up in between here. I don't know if I'm doing 2 or 3, and I don't know how exactly I'm doing the back part, but I guess we'll see as we get to it. So I'm not going to bore you guys, but I'm going to weld up all them little slits and try to straighten it out a bit. Alright guys, so it's another day, but as you see I got this little cross member here on. That's to make sure the frame kind of stayed straight while I welded all the pie cuts. Some welds are better than others. Like this side here kind of looks like crap. I started getting better over here. But before I got good there, it was looking like crap up here, but I'm going to clean it all up real quick. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what it looks like right now. But I'm going to clean it up with my grinder. I got that right here. And I'll bring you guys back with another update here in a minute. After I clean everything up, I might have to go over a couple spots. No big deal. It's literally my first time ever using a wire welder, so. But after I get everything cleaned up, and we'll be working back here and trying to figure out how wide we want it and how we want to connect the bottom bars to the top bars for overall rear end design. So I need to put a couple bars across from here, and then actual one for here, and then I kind of want to do a hoop up over the back, but I'm not sure. I don't have a pipe bender, so a lot of pie cut and welding, but with this little wire welder, it actually goes pretty quick. It ain't too bad, so pretty satisfied. But clean it all up for you guys and bring you back here in a minute. Hey guys, a couple nights ago I went live, so this is just another little update in the video. Still part 2 we're working on. So we have these pieces back here done. This one needs to be welded on the top and side. I need to cut notches in the little angle iron. That way my rim will bolt to that. I gotta weld those completely, so I'm gonna be doing that here in a minute. I gotta make a jack shaft, so this is kind of my idea. It's a broke Harbor Freight rim with bearings, and I'm gonna weld that white piece and get it suspended in here somehow. And then I'm gonna drill the holes for this here engine plate. After I drill the holes, I'm going to weld this on, then I'll work on this, and then I'll cut and notch the angle iron and weld that. So, about to get started on that. It doesn't look the greatest from the back. Things are not even at all. But I honestly don't care because this was my first one. I'm going to do some notches in the pipe on the right here. Do some notches up here and down here to pull this side in, kind of like this side is. And then I'll finish the back rim, but I'll drill the holes in the engine plate real quick and get started. Get this episode finished up, and then figure out a seat, gas tank, kickstand, and run chains. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I don't know where I left off, but I'm about to put a front brake on it. I got to put the bolt on the muffler still. Got my torque converter put on there. Or not torque converter, but my jack shaft I built. Got this chain on, a little tensioner I made. That way that side's not bouncing around. I'm going to put the air filter on. Got a little tank mounted on there with some zip ties. Got foot pegs on there. Only thing it doesn't have is a seat. But I think I'm going to take one of these bike seats I got over here in this pile of crap and weld it right down here, just for now. That way I have somewhere to sit instead of just sitting on this pole right here, because I feel like it's going to be uncomfortable. I know I'm going to have to make a header for it because the exhaust is blowing right towards my leg, which is no bueno. But I'm going to put some front brakes on it. Maybe try to figure out a throttle cable. If not, I'll just use my hand for now and do a little test ride and see if it actually moves or not. See if I break anything. But I'm going to do a fire up with it like this before I take it out and show you guys. But let me install the front brakes and I'll bring you back. Alright guys, next is a riding video. So I hope you like it. Stay tuned, hit the like, subscribe, and see you in the comments.